welcome to episode 46 of the Luke and Lewis Show. Episode 2 of the hotel edition of the show.
Jeez, I hope this is not going to become a regular thing. I mean, it is.
It's becoming regular.
Because isn't like one's an accident,
Yeah.
two's a coincidence,
Yeah.
three is a habit.
So, but
So
at least
if-
we have a big fridge
if-
still.
That's true. There's
Yeah.
a lot of big fridge energy in this room.
Yeah. Although I am worried about this one because the first episode of the hotel podcast didn't have any food in the fridge. This one got a lot of yogurt in there. So
And
we got to
also-
finish this quick.
A significant amount of empty yogurt packets I've been finding in the shower.
Yes.
There was one this morning.
Yeah.
I just went to piss before. There's now two. Do you want to explain yourself?
Well,
Well, I know the answer.
Yeah, the answer is yogurt in the shower, pretty good. And I have a big beef with our audience here. I did an Instagram poll, took a photo of my empty yogurt packet in the shower. I said yogurt in the shower, yes or no? 40% no. And I really disagree with that. And if you think that's a bad idea, I don't want you listening to our show. You don't deserve to be part of this community.
And I don't want to like claim like that's my influence as well, because I feel like I've been pretty pro in the shower. You know what? I was pro.
Do you want one?
Try it in the shower.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I need to try, because
Yeah.
I was pro yogurt in the shower, the idea of it,
Yeah.
until I had to share a shower with you
Yeah.
and clean up your yogurt packets.
No,
Because
you don't have to clean them up. That's for the hotel staff
no.
when we leave.
Because I have to shower in the same
No.
shower.
Yeah, but you
tomorrow
can just
morning.
move them to the side. They don't have to
I don't
leave
wanna
the shower.
Kick your wet yogurt packets with my bare foot.
That's all right. Wrap your hand in a towel and move them around. I'll get so if you clean those up and bin them, I'll be so mad. I'll be so angry because what I want is when we leave this hotel, 6 empty yogurt packets in the shower. So the hotel staff
says
could be like,
there-
wow.
On the thing before departure, there's
Yeah.
a $75 fee
Yeah.
if excessive waste or damage.
No
like
worries.
Excessive amount of cleaning.
That's fine. That's what we got the joint card for, Luke.
no. I'm
Yeah.
the only one who has fun
No.
with the joint card.
No.
It's kind of my thing
Well,
on the show.
Look, I feel like that this is one joint card expense that I think we should do because obviously, you know, everyone's behind the shower, the yogurt in the shower.
60% of people will be thrilled with this joint card expense.
Yeah. And 40% will be like, that's a bit excessive. Why didn't you just put them in the bin? And my answer to that would be, have you ever walked through the kitchen dripping wet just to put a yogurt packet in the bin? No. Okay. So why would I?
Yeah, okay, I'm happy to put on the joint card.
Okay, good.
Because I just like to imagine, and the only reason why is because
Yeah.
I like to imagine the hotel cleaning staff coming in
Yeah.
and all of them have, like, one person comes in, right?
Yeah.
And they'd be like, they'd look at it and there'd be 6. And it'd be weirder than finding a body. 'Cause
Yeah.
at least you find a body, you'd have an explanation,
Yeah.
right? Or more of an idea of what went down
Someone
here.
got killed here. Someone OD'd.
Yeah.
I can understand this.
6 yogurt packets
Yeah.
would be a type of situation where one person would see it and then walk out in the corridor and
Yeah.
go, you got to come check this out. And then there'd be like, by the end, there'd be
Yeah.
4 hotel staff, including like a higher up, like
You'd get a manager
some
for
person
that.
of management,
Yeah.
all standing around your 6 packets of yogurt being like, what the fuck went down in this shower?
Because there's so many questions. First obvious question.
Should have been an orgy, a
Why?
yoga orgy.
Yeah, a yogorgy.
Yeah, a yorgie. It sounds like a breed of dog.
It really does. Like some like super rich 35-year-old woman would have. Oh, he's so cute. What is he? He's a
He's a
yorgie.
little yorgie.
Um,
Half yogurt, half orgy.
yeah, I think the first question would be, why is there yogurt in the shower? Second question, did he have 6 or was this over a few days?
Or did he have 5 and then for a podcast tell one of his friends to give it a crack?
Yeah.
That's a good theory.
That's a good
That would
theory.
be bang on if they got that.
But if they got that, they would be the best detective in the world.
I also like
Fuck
to
Batman.
imagine they do some research because like one of our names is obviously under the booking here. So they Google one of us.
Yeah.
They stumble across this podcast.
Yeah.
And it's like watching those videos like if I die, like if you're watching this,
Yeah.
I'm dead. It's like
Yes.
one of these videos where it
Yeah.
explains everything.
Yeah. If you're watching this, I have eaten 6 packets of yogurt in the shower. Here's what you must do. Step 1, gather the lids. Because I've also left the lids in there.
That's what I noticed. It's like, and this is again, I was like going to the toilet
Yeah.
and my mine was unraveling how your shower went, and I just pictured you like taking it off and then go.
Just chuck it straight in the
lid.
Yeah.
Like there's a bin right next to the shower.
Is there?
Like, yeah.
Oh yeah, I did see that, and I was like, nah. And you know what else? What was annoying was when I finished my yogurt and I went, "Hua!" Just chucked it. It landed on top of the drain, and then the shower started to fill up. My towel got wet, so I had to move it.
Yeah.
But other than that, wasn't inconvenienced at all. I imagine by day 5, it's going to get a bit messy in there.
Did you get any washing done, or you were just eating yogurt the whole time?
Mostly yogurt.
It's like, bro, you stink like shit, but man, you are healthy.
Yeah, mostly yogurt in there. But I hopefully tomorrow morning I'll focus more on washing, and then the yogurt will be more of a side project for me.
Yeah, and do you reckon you're gonna keep up? I was checking when my mic's on.
Hey.
Test. Yes, it is.
Yeah, cool.
Anyway,
We've had big microphone issues all day.
before the show, and I just didn't want to do a whole episode. We do some banger yogurt content, and none of you hear my side of the story.
Yeah.
It's just Lewis, it's just ramblings of a madman, but talking about yogurt by himself,
responding to someone who's not there.
That would be.
Can we just get a little bit of appreciation for all the things that Keelan does for our show?
Yeah, when he's not here, it falls apart.
We made a big call last episode that there will be 0 errors, and that episode got uploaded at 10:30 p.m. because there were so many errors to fix.
It was just littered with errors. And then it got uploaded, and it was still littered with errors.
Yeah.
And not good production.
Yeah.
Like, Keelan gets a lot of shit by us.
Yeah.
But,
and by you guys.
And fair enough. Like, he does a great job. But,
but does he do it correctly?
I think we should maybe now turn, the bullying, not so much, you make so many mistakes, maybe like, you fucking nerd.
Yeah.
Like, make more mistakes.
No, definitely not, because if we encourage him, the show, will be just done in a hotel with a big fridge in the background.
Yeah, when we're left to our own devices, this production falls apart. I think that's why our personal podcasts suck ass.
Yes. I haven't done one this week.
Oh, I haven't done one for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Because, I've been having microphone issues.
I did one last week, not this week.
I actually have...
missed 3 weeks before that.
I had to borrow, because I don't have any tools at our new place yet. I had to,
you need tools when you move out, don't you?
I didn't even have a... I was going to say, what are the tool version of tongs? Pliers.
The tool version
I needed long
of tongs.
Pliers, so they kind of look like scissor tongs, right? Yeah. And because, anyway, my microphone was wrecked. But the point is, it really set me back by 3 days, because all I needed was pliers, would have been a 3-second fix, which it was once I got the pliers. Yeah. Held me back for 3 days because I didn't have pliers.
20-minute trip to Bunnings?
I live... I'm not going to say how close.
Yeah.
Well, you could get to a Bunnings and you don't drive a car.
Oh.
I live within walking distance
of a Bunnings.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck that.
Yeah. Well, I went there earlier in the week. Do you know bins are $25 each? And for
bins are expensive.
For the shittest bin.
Bins are expensive.
I'm talking the plastic one that was in your grade 2 primary school classroom.
Yeah.
That bin was like $30, $40.
You know what I didn't realise? I didn't realise that you had, the bins that the council picks up, you have to pay a yearly fee for them.
We don't, because we're renting, but if you own the property, probably. I think the landlord covers that.
The bin at the warehouse, I pay for that.
No, that's not a residential bin, though. That's a commercial bin. I think that's why you pay for it. I think the council, that's what you pay in your rates, right? Don't you pay tax and stuff?
Yeah.
That's what you're paying for, isn't it?
No, I think I asked Dad about it. I think you have to pay for bins.
Oh, maybe.
And fucking everybody else in the warehouse uses my bin, fills it up.
Lewis gets so shitty.
So mad. I'm going to be one of those cunts. No remorse. I'm going to padlock that cunt. Just because...
It'll inconvenience yourself.
I don't care. Because you know what? I bet Hardstyle Man uses my bins. And he doesn't deserve it.
No.
So I'm going to be the padlock cunt.
Wasn't he playing 2 hours of Top Gear on YouTube through the speaker as loud as he plays the hardstyle?
I wish he did that.
Which is more annoying than hardstyle. Hearing Jeremy Clarkson talk about the new Ferrari. Yeah. I'd rather listen to hardstyle.
No, I wish that's what he did, Luke. Because it was actually for 4 hours.
Okay, right.
Instead of only 2.
He was watching
2 would be a holiday.
He was watching the whole box set of their Vietnam special.
Man, I don't know how the fuck anyone could watch that much Top Gear. Yeah. I almost overdosed. Keelan had a seizure Jeremy Clarkson went, wow, look at that engine.
Maybe
and then
he's
Keelan
the
passed
Stig.
out. Yeah.
Maybe he's doing some research for the show.
Fuck. Hope he crashes.
I reckon like there's in every show there's like who's the Stig and Dude Perfect. There's like a panda. Look, that's not a great example, but you know, in
you love Dude Perfect so much.
I watch their videos.
You're obsessed.
Every time that I play. I don't know. I don't watch their I only watch the trick shot ones. I don't watch their filler, content to get ad revenue. I don't watch like the 20-minute ones.
Nah, fuck that.
Or their gaming ones. I just watch them doing trick shots. Like if they upload like archery, archery battle edition 3, I'm like, dude, bang. I'm investing 6 minutes of my time, usually while eating, and it's so satisfying. It's like watching those videos on Facebook where
I wonder if they're going to get it in. No, they did.
No, but that's why I watch it, because it's satisfying to watch. Because it's like, I find it satisfying to watch projectiles going into another object from a long distance over and over and over.
It's just you sitting there eating your Weet-Bix going, oh, hey, he got it in again.
Legit.
Yeah,
and
that was a hard one.
That they celebrate. What would be good is like watching an uncut 6-hour edition of their videos.
Editing that would be the fucking worst job in the world. Because they do multiple camera angles. Yeah. Some of it's slow-mo. It'd be the biggest bitch to edit.
Well, they have like 3 editors, and it'll be like the guys clearly don't edit it anymore. But at the start, they would have. Yeah, that would have sucked.
Yeah, because you got to sit there for 8 hours going, and then you would have to edit it.
You know, they're in the top. Don't quote me on this. Look, they're probably not in the top 10 YouTube channels on YouTube subscriber-wise because of Justin Bieber, Vivo and shit. Yeah. But as original creator-wise, I think they're in the top 10.
Yeah, they would be.
They just do the same. Obviously, everyone knows. It's the same thing over and over. Yeah. And I'm part of the problem. I want to see that again.
Yeah, but also, you don't need to speak English to understand that.
I mean, they do like, this is the no-looker.
I wonder if he gets it in.
But they do go like, this is the no-looker. But you don't need to understand that.
You don't need to, yeah. And most people understand enough English to get the title. Yeah. And they go, oh, fuck, I wonder if he gets it in.
Do you reckon those guys will be hella rich? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
They're splitting it 5 ways, but even still, they got 40 million subscribers.
They have some fucking TV show too, don't they?
Yeah, I was watching one of their videos. They had an Amazon logo in the background. Like, that would just be like if we slapped on an Amazon logo to our fridge and they gave us $100,000. Yeah. So Amazon, if you're watching, hit us up. Is that Jeff Bezos?
Not this fridge. We don't own this fridge.
We'll slap it on any fridge for $100,000.
Yeah, but
happy to pay the cleaning fee.
You know what would be good is, how about first you give us a fridge. And then we'll put, and then also a sticker.
I have some updates with the fridge. Yeah. I've been in contact with 2 listeners of our show. We're down to 2.
After you've already bought a fridge on the joint cut.
Fridge.
Have you replaced that money?
No, it's sitting in my lounge room waiting for the final outcome of this situation.
Okay. All right.
The current Kogan bar fridge that I bought in the Black Friday sales is in limbo.
Okay.
It's just like,
it could be our fridge. It could be your fridge.
My fridge. And every time people come around to my house now, they go, why don't you own a bar fridge? Because we barely own an actual fridge. And we don't even have a kitchen table, but yet I've got like a bar fridge in a box. Yeah. My priorities, and it doesn't help like the whole alcohol joke.
People come to Luke's house and they see that he's just bought a bar fridge and they go, you all right, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all right. I just needed I ran out of room in the fridge, so.
But they're like, but you don't have a table yet.
Like necessities.
I don't even, I only own 1 chair in my house, and it's my desk chair that I edit videos at.
That's not that bad. You know Jeff from Perth, who uploads videos. Yeah. Did you know, I don't know if I've told you this, he lived in a house for 3 months, no fridge.
Like, what did he do?
He thought he literally didn't need a fridge. Hey, this is true. This is true. This is some
That's the first thing you get when you get a house.
This is some 18th century shit. He would buy ice from the bottle-o downstairs and store his milk in the bath.
Not even in an esky.
No.
Not even in a closed esky.
A bath. And it would melt, so he would have to fucking replace it like every 2 days.
And it took 3 months.
3 months, and we'll be in the group chat going, buy a fridge! He'd be like, I don't need one. I don't need a fridge. I've got ice from downstairs. It's in the bath. It's sorted.
But it's like, he's got a girlfriend. Like, what does she do? Like, oh, come over, babe. I'll make you a cup of tea. And then he goes to the bathroom.
Yeah.
That's insane.
He's like, oh, maybe we should have a bath together. No, it'd be too cold.
Oh, that's so funny.
I love Jeff.
I've got like 3 memories with Jeff. The first time I ever met him, might have been with you, maybe.
Probably.
But the second time I ever met him, it was with you and like Marcus Dibble that time we did that podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the second time I ever met him, so I only knew him once, vaguely knew him as kind of Lewis's mate.
Yeah.
He was like, he saw I was coming to Perth and was like, dude, I'll pick you up at your hotel, come film a video. He didn't tell me what it was. Get to this place. The second time I met him, he did this video where he did a footy cactus. Yeah. So he strapped a cactus either side of an AFL like football, and then he cried in front of me, and I hardly knew this guy. And he's just on the floor with cactus in his foot, like pretty much crying.
Yeah. If you watch his videos, he doesn't fake any of that shit. It's all real.
And it didn't even look that good on camera because kicking a footy with a cactus on it, yes, you watch and go, oof.
That would hurt.
But it doesn't make a loud noise. There's no crash bang. There's no explosion. For the amount of pain that he went through, and then he almost passed out in the back of my show that night. Yeah. He had to wear thongs because he still had thorns. He still had thorns in his feet. And then afterwards, he tried to stick around during my meet and greet. Comes up halfway through my meet and greet and goes, bro, I really want to stick around, but I think I'm going to go to the hospital.
I love Jeff. Yeah, I got him. We filmed.
I messaged him. I was like, "Did you go to hospital?" He's like, "No, I just went home."
Fuck. Yeah, that's the Perth version of hospital. Is just going home, cracking open a warm beer from the bath.
Foot in the bath, and was like, "I'll just put it on ice."
I'll chuck her in the fridge, in the wet fridge. I was filming Cooking Without Instructions in Perth, so Jeff was around a lot. I filmed some stuff for his channel too. I thought I would get him to do a taste test, right? And I'd made this quiche. And it was fucked.
Clearly a man of impeccable taste, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't own a fridge, but you trust him with your cooking.
Yep. So I got him over to taste test, finish something. I made this awful quiche, and I got him to try some. And it looked horrible, but it actually turned out quite good. And I said, all you need to do, Jeff, is about 2 minutes, taste it, and then tell me what you think. Trash it, because that's funny, because I'm not a good cook if I don't have instructions. That's all he had to do. He goes, yep. And then I go, maybe rate it out of 10 if you want. He goes, okay, I can do that. I give him some quiche. He goes, that looks disgusting. I'm like, yeah, it looks gross. We both take a bite. I'm like, it actually turns out pretty good. And then he goes, oh yeah! And then just starts eating an entire quiche. And then he throws it on the roof and he grabs the plates and smashes them both on the ground, flips the table. He goes, I fucking love quiche.
He's like a caveman.
Yeah.
Like his brain is like a early, just like a post-gorilla, but not human yet. Yeah. So he's like, see shit. He's like Wreck-It Ralph. He just like smashes everything he touches.
Smash it, Jeff.
Yeah.
and he's like, oh, was that okay? Was that good? I was like, what? I mean, that's not really what I wanted you to do, but it was good. Yes, it was funny. So I'll leave it in.
You're not going to get that in my episode. I'm not going to smash a whole quiche and then smash a plate on the ground like I'm Logan Paul.
Let me tell you, I did an entire episode cooking with him. I've never screamed stop more in my life. At just the destruction. What? I won't ruin it because it's going to be the best episode I've ever done. But just the chaos and destruction was on another level.
The best, so you uploaded a video a couple of weeks ago. If you haven't seen it, go check out Jeffabel and Friends. Yeah. No, Jeffabel and Friends or Jeffabel Unleashed? Jeffabel and Friends is the main channel.
I think. You'll find it.
Anyway, he did this video where he filled up an entire bath of noodles. But anyway, my favorite part of the video...
He filled up his fridge.
Yeah, true. Filled up the fridge, and then at one point he gets a single noodle, like a cooked noodle, and then just snorts an entire string of noodle. And
that's delicious.
And then he, obviously because
it goes into your
mouth, he then just goes and gulps the noodle after he snorted it. Yeah, it was wild.
Normally, I hate that type of video because they're boring and uncreative. But Jeff. They put so much effort into making them all like different.
A cooking show, but then in the middle, the guy snorts a noodle, smashes a plate, and yells, "Oh yeah!"
Yeah, it's great. I love that. He's doing videos more. I've got one coming out with him on his channel soon, I think, where I just talk to him about all the tattoos that he has. He's got a fucking QR code on his arm that they tattooed, and then because it swelled and then healed, it doesn't work. So like when they put it on, like the imprint, it worked. They scanned it with their phone, it worked. And then the guy tattooed it. If you move like a millimeter, it's fucked because it's like tech. So he's just got this giant QR code that doesn't work.
Like that's so funny. If you don't know, like Jeff is just like the strangest guy I've ever met. We used to have a segment on our show.
Yeah, where called What Has Jeff Done Now?
Oh, we talked about that QR code thing on the Modern Digital show years ago. One time, he called our show. Remember, didn't he place $3,000 on the winner of the Soccer World Cup,
being Croatia,
because
like
he played a game of beer pong and it landed on the Croatian Cup.
So he placed it. No, he didn't just place a bet.
He got a tattoo,
placed $3,000 bet and got a tattoo, and then they came like second. They made it to the finals, like the final. They came second. He almost won like $25,000 and the respect of Barcelona forever.
Do you reckon, like, I don't know, do you reckon he's your dumbest friend?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I love Jeff. No, I'm not hating on him.
Love him. Absolutely
but
love Jeff.
Last week, I literally, for no reason, not camera or just hanging out in the house.
Yeah.
And I look over and Jeff just cuts his driver's license in half with scissors for no reason.
I've got it in my pocket.
You've got half his driver's license.
Yeah, I've got the head bit.
You showed me the other day.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I was like, why did you do that? And he goes, oh, it was a bit of a laugh. I was like, we're not even filming.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, but like, good one for the boys. I'm like, well, yeah, it was okay.
It was all right.
It wasn't worth like the hassle of getting a new license.
Having his driver's license in my wallet. Oh, sorry, 50% of it is pretty good though. I do like that. I love Jeff.
Yeah.
So Luke, when we were coming up to the podcast studio in the elevator before, you were complaining because you had to help your mum because she almost got fished and scammed by something, and you said to me, "Oh man, I hate." Like stopping my parents from getting scammed.
No, that's not what I said.
So annoying.
No, you're lying.
So
you're lying to kind of set up the story to make it sound better, so like it makes me seem like more of an idiot.
Yeah, well, I said don't need to do much work here.
Mum was scared that she had So what happened was because it was kind of believable. The reason why she called me is she received an email today from a booking.com from like a one night stay next week on the Gold Coast for a hotel. 2 days after we get back. So she thought maybe Luke's extended his stay and put it under my email for some reason.
Weird.
Which is kind of logical, I guess.
Oh, well, like a booking confirmation.
Yeah, booking confirmation.
Right.
So it wasn't... But then she goes, it's been paid by your PayPal. And Mum calls me. She goes, someone's trying to scam you, blah, blah. And I'm like, do you have PayPal? She goes, no. I'm like, well, you're fine. If you don't have PayPal under that email, you've never made a PayPal before? She goes, no. I'm like...
They're just hoping that you do have PayPal.
No, but what happened was, and I said to my mum, I was like, Mum, let's stop, all right? It's a confirmation email from the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, it's someone holidaying on the Gold Coast. It's likely that in the last half an hour, someone named Sharon, Shaz, her email is Shaz something, right?
Really?
It's like
That's
something
awesome.
Shaz and whatever, like dumb, whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
So it was like, Mum, the likelihood that someone's booked
They've typed Gmail instead of Hotmail in.
Or something like that, is incredibly likely, right? So I was just like, you're fine. Anyway, so I'm complaining about that. I'm then on the phone. I don't know if you've ever been on the phone to your parents trying to explain technology to them when you're not there.
Doing tech support is one thing. Doing remote tech support is another. That's impossible.
I was like, Mum, screenshot the email because I just wanted to see. Often when it's a phishing email, you can tell if it's a scam.
Yeah. So you can tell. Mums can't.
I was like, screenshot the email, Mum, and send it through to me. And then she's like, yeah, like no worries. And she's like, how do you do that? So I was like, it's the big button on the top. She's got an iPhone, and then the circle. And then she must have gone.
Press them at the same time.
And then she goes, the screen flashed. And I was like, great, you've got the screenshot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, now go into your camera roll. And she goes, camera roll. So she clicks
it's
on
like
camera.
Fucking...
And I'm like, no, photos. She goes, I see the photo app.
Yeah.
I'm like, great. I'm like, now email that to me. So I was like, she tries to text it, couldn't get the text working. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Click the little thing at the bottom. And do you know how hard it is to describe that share-looking icon that's in the corner?
Yeah, the box with the line.
I was like, it's got a box. It's like a little arrow. And she's like, and she must have seen the arrow of the send button.
Yep.
So anyway.
Send.
So like 5 minutes later.
It's like trying to tell someone how to defuse. It's like an expert trying to tell a civilian how to disarm a bomb.
Yeah.
The red wire. If you touch the blue wire, you will die.
Yeah. Anyway, so turns out...
And they're also colorblind. I can't see red.
It wasn't a scam. Mum was cool.
Cool.
Half an hour later,
Yeah.
I get a text from my bank
Yeah.
saying, unrelated to the mum's thing, just happened to be half an hour later.
Yeah.
And at this point, I'm like, I am the phishing and scam expert.
Yeah.
No one's going to fool me.
Yeah.
Get a thing from my bank saying, call this number immediately.
Yeah.
Log into my bank account. It's been disabled. And I was like, huh.
Suspicious.
So I called the thing when we got back just before.
Yeah.
It's all sorted.
It's
all sorted.
Scam. How much money did they take?
300.
That's great.
Which is the maximum amount you can transfer
Wait,
without the funds.
Isn't your account the same one, the same bank as our joint account?
Nah, because different credit card.
Okay, so we're good.
We're good.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. What happened was,
I saw the text you got. Very legit.
You told me. I was gonna say you bagged me now before the podcast started. I showed you the text and you're like, I would have fallen for that because it said .au.
You told me
nab.com.au. And then the reason why I clicked on it, and it's very logical as to why I fell for it.
I was there when you fell for it.
We were in Maya buying the festive Christmas suits.
It's an emergency.
And we were like, and also we're kind of done by that stage. We'd been shopping and it was
Maya
the
was closing.
We'd already
soon.
done a podcast. Maya was literally about to shut in 5-10 minutes. And it was our first expense that we were going to make on this new joint account.
So it was an emergency, but also a milestone.
In the last 2 months before that, so the last 2 months, I'd set up a business account with the same bank, and then the week before that, we just sent. So we just done a business account with the joint one. Yeah. So at that stage, it wasn't uncommon that bank was texting me different codes.
Sending lots of emails,
but
letters.
They don't text you. I should have known. They don't text you stuff like that when there's an issue. They tell you to call them because I'd been in this world where NAB was constantly texting me with these automated things. I get a thing going. There is an issue. Like your blocked account, but it was really believable.
Right before we had to spend money, Luke gets a text going, your account is blocked. And I was like, I got to sort this now because it's an emergency. Yes. We have to get festive this minute.
And we were leaving on the weekend to do our shows, and it was the last chance we had. So I was like, all right, I'll just fill out this form. And I was speaking to the guy on the phone from NAB. He was like, yeah, dude, they're great. Their website looks exactly the same. They managed to use .au.
Because it's .au something else.
That's what got me. It should have been
because it should be slash.
Yeah. And look, because we're in the store.
So smart.
I showed you it, and I was like, this looks... We both were like, I was like, this is odd. And I was like, look, it's .au. You were like, yeah, it's .au. Like, that should be... You were like, check if it's an official website. And I was like, yeah, I will. And then I did. Didn't check well enough.
Nah. But you know what? It
took them like 3 weeks to scam me, though.
Yeah.
That's weird.
They probably waited a bit for the perfect... I bet... You know what they would do? They would probably scam as many people as they can and then take out everyone's money at the same time. So when they have like however many thousand, they go bang, 300 grand in our account.
But they get done because the IP. I mean, obviously they're using VPN or whatever. But
maybe if it gets, you know what? Maybe if it goes
transfer the money to like an offshore account.
If it goes to an offshore and it's like $300,000,
the fact that the bank flagged it immediately means that like. They keep the money, and then the bank... Obviously, I get my money back because it's fraud.
But it doesn't come back from the scammer. The bank pays for it. So the scammer wins. And honestly, they deserve the money.
Because I'm an idiot,
the
bank just has to pay for me being an idiot.
I don't know why you deserve that. Because if that happened to me...
I wasn't going to get the money back, and I go to him on the phone, so I was like, so what's the chances of recovery? And he goes... Oh, well, we'll obviously try and recover the thing. If you can't, it'll be marked as fraud. You'll be sweet. You'll get your money back. And I was like, well, I'm an idiot. But it is fraud. Yeah. It's fraudulent to do that. But
it is your fault.
My bank gets punished because I'm an idiot.
It's like if
I've never had that happen to me before either.
If you give out your PIN number and then someone takes money.
That's not fraud, is it?
It's not fraud. That's you being an idiot. So maybe you don't deserve... I don't know.
It is fraud to just impersonate someone else?
Yeah, I think that must be why. But also, in the scheme of things, right? Even if they took
fuck all.
No, but even if like even if they got away with $500,000 for a bank, that's $2. No worries. We make that every day, so they'll just eat that and not even chase it up. To keep their customers
happy.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I would be shitty, kinda, if like I would just be shitty because they were sending me other texts and it was an easy mistake. Even the guy on the phone goes, "Oh yeah." I get why you did that. Yeah. He was like, that's pretty logical. And he goes, just so you know in the future, we would never ask you via text to enter in your details. Yeah. And I was like, that's cool. But I've kind of Cause we like, oh, camera turned off. Hang on. Cause we're like, in that world of like PayPal and there's different. I have 3 different bank accounts.
PayPal's a bank. So, I do that on my phone.
Yeah, cause we're in the world of like running 3 different bank accounts off our phones, and I'm in a shop. It was just like, I get why that
makes
happened.
sense.
Yeah. But in the future, need to be more wary. And turns out I'm not the fish king, and we're all vulnerable.
Everyone can slip up.
Watch out.
I think that's great though. Good on those scammers. That's how I bet they
you can
feel
get locked up like for ages for doing that shit.
You know what I used to do? I used to do this to ANZ. I don't know if this still works.
But you used to scam?
Oh yeah. I got away with a lot of money from ANZ. I remember this is when I was broke and I still worked in this? Probably not.
Okay.
This is when I was broke.
Continue.
I worked out a loophole. So on my ANZ account, I had $1,000 overdraft, and I would always be dipping into that. But then I set up a savings account, and one day I'd gone all the way into my $1,000 overdraft, and I had no money in my savings account, and I was making no money from comedy. I was just broke, and I needed to buy food. So I was like, I'll just try and overdraw my savings account, and I overdrawed it $200, and then
what does overdraw mean?
So if you have zero,
get it in debt.
Yeah.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Or like a credit card?
Essentially, but not with a savings account. You cannot do that with a savings account.
So how do you even do that? If you got no money in it, how do you keep spending money?
Well, I have so you can apply for an overdraft in like a transaction account. Most banks do that. So I've got $1,000 one that I don't use anymore. No, it's like...
Is this on a debit card or a credit card?
Debit card, yeah.
You can do that. You can take out a loan on a debit card.
Yeah, up to $1,000.
debit cards were purely like, hey, if you don't have any money, this card's going to be declined.
Yeah, no, but then they do that $1,000 thing, probably to get you addicted to spending money you don't have. I think so.
They must charge you for it.
I don't use it anymore, so I don't really know how it works. I didn't know how it works back then. I was just like, free money. I need money.
Were you getting fucked though afterwards with paying it off? The money you borrowed?
No. But, right, I was like, well, I did it with my transaction account. I'll just try and overdraw my savings account. I was desperate, so I just tried it. $200. It went into negative, and then put it into my transaction account, and then my savings account was just on negative 200 for ages. And then one day they just deleted it, and my savings account just disappeared. And I was like, huh. And they never chased me up for the money. And I was like, that's strange. So I opened another savings account.
But surely
got approved. And I was like, did it again.
Surely they realized what you were doing because they could see your like activity, right?
Yeah.
It's on the same account.
Yeah.
Surely that's fraudulent or not fraudulent. It's just like illegal activity.
Well,
right?
I don't think they did notice because if they did, I'd probably owe ANZ about $2,500.
You did it that many times.
Yep. Years ago. Never paid it back. And they never chased me for it. I don't know if you can still do it. I would not recommend that you try it. I don't think you should try it. But yeah, I remember they would just delete my account. It would go $200 in negative. I couldn't do 300. I tested it. It would go maximum 200. They would just delete. It would go into negative, sit there for 3 days. They would delete it. I'd open up another one, do it again.
Was it just
I did that for months.
Every 3 days?
No, I just did it on my phone. You can apply for an account on your phone. And I just kept doing that. And then I was like that. You know, when you hear those stories about...
sure you don't? I reckon you must have had to pay it back.
No, I did not because I had no money. Like the only reason I did that,
like surely now they're just like...
No, because I don't have that account
such
anymore.
A massive loophole.
Yeah, thousands, dude. I got away with that. It was like that those news articles that you read every now and then when someone works out their ATM card can withdraw just unlimited money. Like there's like every now and then there's a story of a dude who just took out 10 grand that he didn't have and then it never got back to him. So they just did it like for years.
And no one ever pulled him up. But then is that illegal? Yeah.
Yeah, that's illegal. That's stealing. I remember I read one about this guy.
Is that illegal? Yes. No shit.
Oh yeah. Like when I was doing it, I knew then and I know now. I stole $2,000 more than that from ANZ Bank. No, I shouldn't be saying this. ANZ, I stole $2,000 from you. No remorse.
Should we beep the bank?
Maybe nah. Fuck them. Fuck them. I don't care. What are they going to do? Then
Yeah.
ANZ employees going, we should chase this up. I bet it's been deleted from records. They probably did it because it was just an error on their side, and rather than chase me up for $2,000, which is nothing for a bank, they just were like, whatever. And I haven't done it since, but I do know that if I ever go broke, I'll give it a spin.
But you wouldn't recommend it.
No, I wouldn't. I would not
again.
recommend you start up an everyday savings account and see how much money you can withdraw, increasing it by limit to $50 until you hit the one that doesn't work, and then just sticking at the one that does.
And you testified.
You
I would
quote
also
me on
not
that.
recommend.
Don't ever do that, because the last thing you would want is free money.
Yeah, I hate free money. Now, Lewis, if you wanted to save money,
I'm going to prison
on a gift
Mm.
subscription this Christmas,
Yeah.
where would you go to?
How much money? $2?
10%. It's 10%.
Yeah.
It's not. It depends how much you buy.
Yeah.
It depends how many gift subscriptions. You could save $1,000
Yeah.
if you bought $10,000
Yeah.
worth
Yeah.
of Knobby underwear.
You could save $200 if you started up an ANZ savings account, withdrew and then use that money to buy a Knobby subscription.
Right. I just don't think we should be tying in their
Their brand bank fraud?
Yeah.
Probably not, hey.
Probably not. Like, they are pretty cool and flexible
Yeah.
with how we talk about them.
Yeah, but maybe not that.
I don't think they need to be
Well, I didn't say you
associated
should.
with your dark
I
past.
said you could. You shouldn't.
No. But, Lewis, if
Yeah.
you wanted to save money, not illegally steal money...
You know, one day I'm going to get, like...
you're going to get a call from this podcast.
If I ever get, like, my driver's license, which would probably never happen, but if I were to and then I got pulled over on a traffic stop, they run my license and be like, oh, actually, there's been a warrant for your arrest since 2013. Maybe me having no license is the only reason why I haven't been caught.
Maybe.
They're looking for me. They just haven't pulled me over yet.
I mean, if they're not looking hard.
No.
You're pretty accessible. I'm doing a show here. Please come.
Yeah.
It's not hard to
Not that I
find
need
you.
the money, because if you don't come, I'll just hit up ANZ. The unlimited bank of ANZ.
But, Lewis.
Knobby.com.au/gift.
Yes.
Use the code soundingoff10. You get 10% off a gift subscription.
Yes.
And I just noticed you can use Afterpay.
Great. So if you Lewis is the king of owing money and getting in fucking debt.
Scam king over here.
So if you want to use Afterpay, go for it.
Absolutely. One time,
Can you Afterpay like a 7-Eleven coffee?
only if 7-Eleven accept Afterpay. You can Afterpay anything at a business that
What?
accepts Afterpay.
Imagine doing Afterpay like, oh, fuck. 4 weeks of 25-cent repayments. Is
That
this
would
gonna
be pretty
real?
funny.
How do they make their money?
We
They charge
should-
interest.
No, they just take a cut. They charge no interest. Afterpay is an insanely successful business because they take a cut from the business using their service.
Then the business just loses money. How did
Not
they
really.
initially pitch this to businesses? Would have been a hard sell.
Yeah.
Going, so you lose money and we make money. All you gain is maybe an extra sale if someone can't afford it.
No, that's what it is. It's just people like our age that don't have any money. Like, dude, if I was
Speak for
stealing money
yourself.
from ANZ,
I'm cashed
if
up.
Afterpay was around,
I'm not. I just got $300 stolen from me. And also we're going to have a
Now you know how
$75
ANZ feels.
clean-up fee on the joint card because there's going to be 6 yogurt packets left in the shower.
Imagine explaining that to the accountant. There's a $75 cleaning fee. That's you not cleaning up at a hotel is not really a business expense. You go, no. It was funny for the podcast.
It was funny. We should leave a security camera in here.
Yeah, we should.
And so we can see the 6 staff members and
Oh,
the
that'd be
manager
good.
assessing. What were we talking about?
Afterpay. Yeah, no, it makes heaps. I knew a girl who all of her money would just go to Afterpay shit. And like, if she only had $20, she would just Afterpay a $100 thing. And then every week, 4-6 Afterpay payments would come out. There are so many people like that just do that shit. I've
It's
used
not
it
a
a
good way to
couple of
live.
times. No way. But people can Afterpay their bills. That's great. Their car registration.
Yeah, because
Split
things that
that
are
up.
$700 and stuff get that. But
But you have to fucking pay it because if you don't, you get charged crazy fees.
yeah, so what's the time? Is it 12 months?
I think it's split over 4 weeks. No, 8 weeks. Every 2 weeks.
So you could get into a big old hole.
Yeah, easy. Yeah. Like I've done it. I bought these shoes with Afterpay.
Risky to
and that
do
was
if
great.
you don't have money
But
coming in.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have guaranteed money. If you know you got money coming in next week, fair enough. But if you're like, God, this is a gamble.
Yeah.
Because what's like the fine? Probably double of what you even pay for the thing.
I don't know. I've never been late. But I bet it would be heaps. And then if you don't pay it, they'll just sell it to a debt collector. And that's why you should get Knobby with Afterpay.
Yes. So you can just
with the code sounding off 10 for 10% off, so that when that debt collector comes around, starts asking for your car, you go, you can't take the wheels. Because that's the amount of money I saved and I don't owe you. So there you go.
Knobby.com.au/gift. Use code sounding off. It's the official Luke and Lewis
sounding
code.
Off 10.
Sounding off 10. Oops.
Yeah.
That was a slip up.
Mm-hmm.
Sounding off 10, the official Luke and Lewis code. Because we wanted to hook up a deal for you guys so you can save some money on your Knobby underwear.
And that way, if you use the code, Knobby can actually see how effective these ads are. Yeah. And then they'll come back and keep us afload so that 100% of the episodes don't end up in a fucking hotel with a big fridge behind us.
True. We wouldn't be it'd be on the street with like a one of those fridges that get put out for rubbish.
We'd have to do it outside the warehouse with all the nangs on the floor. Yeah. That wouldn't be very good. So knobby.com.au/gift, sounding off 10.
Yes. And I would also then, if you keep buying Knobby, we can keep leaving yogurt wrappers in showers.
Yeah. And disclaimer,
which 60% of our audience approves of.
Yeah, so that's a huge approval rating. Disclaimer: don't use bank fraud or irresponsible Afterpay usage to buy the underwear.
Buy your Knobby responsibly. It's kind of like drinking and gambling. Mm-hmm. All right, don't be a fuckhead about it. Yeah, and tell your mate to go home when he's bought a little too much Knobby. Also, hey mate, maybe call an Uber. You've ordered fucking 10 pairs of Knobby. Which is great. We love that. But buy your Knobbies responsibly because they're addictive.
No worries, bro. If Afterpay come a knocking, I'll just start up a new savings account with ANZ.
I think I'm a Knobby addict. Yeah. I keep getting the emails going from Australia Post going, your Knobby is coming today. Yeah. And I was literally going oi, Meg, has my Knobby come yet? I'm not here. I'm at the Gold Coast.
Me too.
And Meg's like,
we can't open them.
And I was like, what design was it? And she's like, no, you got to wait. And I was like, no, fuck, you got to tell me.
Know.
I called her. I'm making it up, but I legitimately called her. I was like, no, come on, what was it? And then I want to make a retraction.
What was it?
You were correct yesterday.
What?
It was flamingo underwear for December. Yeah. But in my defense, there was one flamingo on those yellow and pinky pairs.
Flamingo's running theme on Knobby.
And Knobby's been flamingo heavy lately.
And I love it.
This month was a lot of flamingos.
I love flamingo so much. I was inspired. Check it out.
I saw your socks. That's what reminded me.
Yeah.
I saw a bunch
I
of
stole
other
these from How
today.
To Basics house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
I think I'm a criminal. I think I should be locked up.
I mean, you are wearing those ridiculous Nikes.
Yeah.
You always look like a criminal. Now you're just finally doing shit to back it up.
But that's all right because as we all know, guys, there's a big rule on the show and that is no snitching.
I would, no shout outs, no snitching.
Yeah.
Yep. And if someone does a shout out, don't snitch.
We don't really have many snitches because that was the Mike Goldman saga, wasn't it? One person snitched. Out of the few thousand people, one dog cunt. Not too bad.
And also they wrote an apology letter.
Yeah, so they're not a dog cunt. And I feel really bad because I remember that she was
15-year-old girl.
Yeah, and she's lovely. And she's absolutely not a dog cunt. And I would never say that. And I don't think that about her. And I really appreciate her listening to the show.
Yep. And also, if you were to snitch, though, we allow snitching if it's to do with mistakes that Keelan makes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then you can snitch away.
Yeah, that's right.
Go snitch crazy. Yeah. It's like fucking Harry Potter. Yeah. You know? Just catch that boy. If you get the snitch, you win the game.
Yeah.
That's the kind of incentive that we want. That's how hard we want you to snitch on Keelan.
With the amount of mistakes going around, there's a lot of winners that listen to this show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what I don't like?
What?
When, the top comment is already the massive mistake that Keelan made. Yeah. And then people keep commenting it. Yeah. Can we make a rule? Check the sound off section.
No.
Right? If someone...
no, go ham. Yeah.
Okay.
No. If there's one mistake, 30 comments.
Well, I'm sick of reading the same comments. Like, the title was wrong, and it's like, yeah, I know, we know, it's fixed now.
It would be nice.
People keep commenting it, going, the title was wrong. I know it's fixed, but I just want to point out it was wrong.
It would be nice to scroll through our comments and maybe just get like, oh, I like this one. This was funny. Oh, it was funny when Luke said that.
It's
just some comments about the show.
I mean, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of Luke's great. We love his energy. But yeah, it'd be great to see some solid sound offs of just
some feedback.
Right, like you know what we should try and I think this is a ridiculous goal for the show. We've set a lot of goals. We've been like, get us the watch time on YouTube. Like we set goals for you guys a lot.
Yeah.
Could it be a goal on our show? This might be impossible, and you might be like, "Luke, fuck off, that's crazy."
Yeah.
Could it be a goal on our show where we have the most positive sound off section on YouTube? Like you people, every episode. I
like that.
Wouldn't it be great if new fans came in, scrolled the comments,
this community's lovely
to read bullshit, and then it's just a ray of positivity.
Okay.
And everyone's just going, like, even if someone goes, fuck you, someone goes, well, that's an opinion. I disagree. Yeah. Have a great day. Would be awesome.
How about this? Okay. Episode 50 of the Luke and Lewis show.
We're up to episode 49.
We're up to 46.
Okay.
Episode 50 will be the most positive episode we've ever done.
Okay.
The positive episode.
So if we bring positive energy from start to finish and no negative energy.
No negative Nellies.
Okay.
Yeah. Episode 50.
Because we are, maybe that's part of the problem is like.
Us.
We also us telling like we encourage our audience to bully each other.
We have a name for commenters we don't
Crumbs.
like. We regularly read and abuse bad emails. We were quite rude to a few people who came to our live shows.
Only because they
left that in the video. Only because they were crumbs.
They were crumbs.
So they started it, but still quite negative.
Jeez, that's going to be like a real hard place morally on episode 50, wherever we get like a...
Do we wipe crumbs off the bench still?
Like, I don't want episode 51 there to just be a pile of unflipped crumbs on the bench.
Okay. How about this? Alternative, episode 50, our most negative episode yet. This fucking sucks, boys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Episode 50.
Yeah.
Our most positive episode yet.
Yeah.
Episode 51.
Yeah.
Fuck everyone. Here's what we wanted to say in episode 50.
That's good.
It's our most like a
episode
bit of a juxtaposition.
51. So episode 50, we only want positivity. We only want good vibes. We want lots of compliments, lots of positive discussion. Episode 51, war zone. Every man for themselves. Argue with everyone. Everyone's comment sucks. The episode's shit. Bullying. Everything.
What about if like a new fan comes over that week? Like maybe like one of
us.
A
new fan?
One of us.
Hey, fuck him. Fuck her.
No. But like someone new comes in. We might have a viral video that week, and we go check out the podcast. And we'll go check out that. But what's the newest episode?
And it's just darkness. 51.
And then they get in the comment section. They go, "Hey boys, just came over from your whatever video. Love this podcast. Keen to see more." And then 20 people reply going, "Fuck you."
Wow, this is the most toxic fandom I've ever seen. This is worse than K-pop. That would be good.
We can have the L&L pop of fans.
Yeah,
just
that's
like
good.
A bunch of people on Twitter.
Yeah, posting GIFs and cyberbullying other people. That's great.
Clown faces in the comments.
I like that. That's probably...
But only on episode 51. Yeah. And if that behaviour continues, crumb energy.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. So episode 50, our most positive episode yet.
Can we write this down because we'll forget? Can people remind us?
Can you guys write that in the sound off section, please?
Can you write it down so we remember that we've said this?
And mention it in episode 49. Don't forget, boys. Next episode's the most positive one yet. Can't wait. And then episode 51 is going to be super negative.
Good.
Great.
It's currently midnight, like almost when we're recording this.
Yeah, and we will forget.
We will forget this.
I'm
surprised I'm still awake.
Yeah, I just got back from recording a 2.5 hour podcast on the Gypsy Tales podcast. Amazing, great, but I got to tell you, I'm done for socializing for the week.
And we also went out for dinner and socialized then as well, and in the car ride there and back.
I've overdosed, and I found out that
your overdose on social activity is like, I've had one conversation and only read 3 books.
Yeah, and that's enough for me. I found out that you're actually leaving me alone for 2 days.
You were excited.
I was like, oh fuck yeah!
Don't have to look him in the eye.
Yeah, that's great. I'm gonna have so much yogurt in the shower.
Well, that's something I'm kind of disappointed I'm missing out on. So in the morning, can you leave a yogurt on the sink? Because I'm leaving at 7:30. I'm going to the Sunshine Coast tomorrow, like 3 hours away for 2 nights to do some stuff for next year's tour.
Well,
fuck, Jesus.
Let's see how many yogurts I have
open
here.
the fridge. Oh, fuck. Yeah, go.
Mate, I've got 2 yogurts left.
Well, you're going to have to go shopping.
1 each.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning.
You bought a 6-pack, didn't you?
No, I think I bought 4.
Okay, because I was going to say, that hasn't lasted you long.
Yeah.
I guess you've been showering a lot.
Been showering every day.
Hang on, did you shower today? Or did you just eat one in the shower?
Yeah, I had a shower. It was mostly yogurt based.
Yeah, okay. Cool. You've been showering a lot. I think that's the only incentive for you to shower. Because sometimes, like, I've been with you before.
Yeah.
I'm like, have you showered this weekend? And it's like Sunday night, and you're like, oh, nah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
that's usually when I'm staying at Jazz's house because she lives with her grandma, and if you have a shower, you have to walk past the grandma in a towel, and just not about it.
You can just bring your clothes into the shower.
Yeah, but then you got to bring your clothes in the shower, and my arms are full of yogurt.
Yeah, true. But like, you did something gross as the other week when we were in Adelaide, or I forget somewhere. It was the last day of the tour. So it might have been like Sydney. We'd been away for like over 48 hours. And you're like, hang on, no, I got to go to Woolies. I was like, why? Like, I need to buy a toothbrush.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? And you're like, yeah, I just realized I haven't brushed my teeth in 2 days.
Yeah, I forgot my toothbrush.
Disgusting. Like,
really gross.
You're meeting people after shows.
Yeah. Hello. Not good. That was a low point. Tour life is rough, man.
It is.
Yeah.
It's like, it's really glorified on Instagram. Cool photos. The reality.
Man, Lewis is living the dream.
It's just a desperate man in Woolies looking for a single toothbrush because he forgot his.
I brought it this week.
Grim.
I just brushed my teeth before we did this.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. That's a big move.
That is a big move.
So what are you going to do when I'm away? Oh, this is like right before we started the podcast. Lewis goes, yes. And I was like, oh, what's up? Because I thought, well, something cool must happen. Yeah. Might have won like a bet. Maybe he's a gambling addict. I don't know. And you go, there's a comic book shop on the Gold Coast. Yeah. Which I was surprised that there was any type of book shop.
There's actually quite a good one.
Really?
Yeah. Going to go there.
Well, it's like schoolies just like, wow, I'm going to,
No, it's like, it's not where we
do
are.
Do a beer bong and then do.
Yeah, we're in like the tourist part. We're in King Hit City at the moment.
We're not in Surfers. We're in Broad Beach.
Yeah, not good.
No, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, no. No. Surfers is disgusting. That's the worst place in Australia. Cavill Avenue, where like the Maccas and all the grows, the strip clubs and stuff are. Terrible place. Worse than King Street.
Oh, that's worse. That's like just fucking Thailand, but in Australia.
Yeah. And like I was here the other week when Schoolies was on. Yeah. Not for Schoolies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I was on a corporate gig. I didn't actually go to Surfers.
I really feel for the involuntary toolies because the current affair makes it sound like anyone over 19 on the Gold Coast is a toolie. And it's like, some of them are just doing business.
Some people like have to be there, and then
some of them live there.
I just stepped on munt. This is disgusting.
Yeah. It's like it's not only populated by schoolies during that time. Some people just live there. Yeah. Or they have jobs there, and they just have to deal with the current affair. Excuse me, sir, what are you doing at schoolies? Like, I fucking live here. They've ruined my neighbourhood. Yeah. What are you doing?
You're here. You're a fucking foreigner as well. Get the fuck out. We're full because it's Queensland. So
yeah, that is very Queensland.
So yeah, you're going to a comic book shop?
Comic book shop. And that's...
I'm so glad I'm leaving because it sounds like our trip's been pretty fun so far. Yeah. And as soon as I leave, of course, the vibes go down. Because I bring a lot of energy to this duo. A lot of vibes.
Come on, man.
Someone in the Discord was legitimately sympathizing with me going, man, Luke, I feel for you. He's like, I don't think you're an alcoholic. He goes, I just think compared to Lewis, you look like a complete degenerate. Yeah. Which I do. Yeah. But I'm not a degenerate. No. Compared to my mates, I'm the switched on one. I'm like the person who's like doing well. Yeah. You know? Yeah, because all of Luke's mates are from AA. No. They're a good bunch of guys. It's a good community. Yeah. We met because we're like-minded people. Yeah. Fuck. The problem with this meme is that I enjoy participating in it.
Yeah, and then regret it.
And then I don't like it because I don't want people to actually think I'm an alcoholic. It's a little. I back and forth with this one a lot.
Dipping your toes in, kind of like a alcoholic who keeps trying to quit.
Yeah,
you can't really quit this one.
Then I
can't drop the habit.
I'm gonna go to Shit Memes Anonymous, going like, look, we have this running joke, and is it a joke? Well, I don't know. Maybe I should be in the other room.
It has an element of truth to it, I suppose. The vibes are there.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're going to end it there, guys. We're very tired.
Yeah, I need to go have 10
What
beers.
time is it? It's like fucking... Oh, it's midnight.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for listening, guys. We're going to be back in the studio on Tuesday. The Loogies, we're hoping, will be out on Thursday.
So next week should be the full festive flush on the Christmas episode.
Is it?
If... We can't promise anything because we haven't been to the warehouse in 2 weeks.
If it's still there.
If it's still there.
Which it will be
We're
for
pretty
sure.
confident.
No one's doing it. Oh, I don't really want to do this festive flush.
I'm so excited.
It's going to piss somebody off for sure.
Not me.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, come on.
It's
you
all
leave
gonna fall on
yogurt in
me.
the shower,
Yeah,
but you're not afraid to flush a poo that's been there for 4 months.
Yeah, but I don't pay rent here. And the people who own the hotel aren't like almost definitely Russian crime bosses.
That's fine. Look, if that's the way we go out...
Yeah. Pretty good, isn't it?
Also, it'd be pretty funny if we were the next podcast doing it out on the street because we got kicked out of the warehouse. Dude, we will be heroes amongst everyone who listens to this podcast.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't need that warehouse anyway.
Yeah.
You guys did a full festive flush, and we'll go down as history as the show that dared to dream.
If we get kicked out of the warehouse
for doing a full festive
flush, our Patreon better 10 times. Because if it doesn't 10 times, it's not worth getting booted.
It will. I have faith in you guys and girls who listen to back us if there are consequences. Yeah. Because you guys want this more than anyone.
Yeah, I don't really want this because I feel like there will almost definitely be consequences.
Once again,
let me tell you what's going to happen.
Keelan and I bring great vibes to the show. We have pro...
Let me tell you, this is what's going to happen, right? We're going to go into the bathroom filming with cameras, right?
So funny.
Everyone's going to be really loud, pissing themselves, right? They'll hear everybody laughing. We'll flush. It'll overflow. Everyone will start screaming and laughing. And then someone will come in and go, what's going on? And then they'll see 3 guys filming in a toilet that's kind of public and a toilet overflowing with shit on the floor. And then I go, oh, I think I need to evict these people because they're vandals.
Yep. And our Patreon will then go up 10 times because that will all be caught on camera and it will be great content for the show.
And I'll be dead.
Yeah. Or what's going to happen, and I worry, is...
The police will show up and be like, Lewis Spears, you're under arrest for bank fraud.
But the police showing up to the warehouse isn't uncommon. They'll be like, just another day.
That's true. That's standard.
Well, I think we can all agree.
Yeah.
We're less than a week away from the full festive flush.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. The people listening are. Maybe sound off below what you think about the festive flush. Predictions. What do you think? This is the episode before the festive flush. So,
I reckon
what will happen?
I think it'll overflow.
Only if we flush it twice. Which...
Well, it's not happening.
Well, I was going to suggest on next week, but we can do it now. I was going to suggest it when Keelan was there because I know he'd back me in this.
Yeah.
I think it's only fair because we've all worked hard this year and we all need a Christmas bonus if we all do 1 half flush each. 3 festive flushes to signify a great year on the show.
Well, no, because I already gave Keelan a Christmas bonus in the form of money. So that's it. His flush is gone. So 1 flush.
We'll talk about this on camera. We'll reconsider it.
If the Patreon doubles...
Can we call Keelan
If the Patreon doubles, we'll do another flush.
No. Nah. Can I call Keelan? If he answers right now and gives it the okay, can we do 3?
No, I don't want to fucking flood the toilet.
He might say no.
We cannot intentionally flood the toilet.
We're not intentionally
Other people use
We're trying to flush the toilet. We're trying to do them a favor.
On camera while laughing and screaming.
It's a festive
for
flush.
a podcast that will end up somewhere. Do you know how many people we're going to piss off if we flood the fucking toilet? Everyone.
That's fine. Please pick up. It's a well part. Mate, how are we?
Good.
So we're currently doing the podcast right now, and
Right.
you need to decide something for
No,
us.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
So we're
Yeah.
talking about, obviously, next week. Christmas is on Wednesday. The Tuesday episode will be the full festive flush. Are you excited?
Hey, look, can I break some news to you?
Oh no.
The poo is gone.
Oh no! Is it gone?
Yeah, completely gone. There's no evidence that there was poo there. Yeah,
Someone
there's
beat
no
us to it. Do you reckon another podcast in the area did a pre-festive flush?
Fuck! I'm devastated.
I think the janitor's his job.
That's
the guy
insane.
cleaned it.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, completely cleaned it.
What?
The full festive flush.
Not going ahead. That's wild. You hold this.
Mate, I'm devastated. Are you mourning at the moment?
Yeah, definitely mourned.
I can't believe you didn't text us.
Well, I did in the group chat. I said I'm not sure if I should tell you on the show or over the phone.
Oh, you did say I have some news for you all, and I ignored it. 'Cause I was busy, I think.
Yeah, fuck. No, better for us to find out now because we would have just seen it if we were there. Man, I'm devastated. Tomorrow's going to suck. I might cry. I think we need to. You know what? Next episode, we need to hold a funeral for the warehouse poo.
I've got another idea.
Yeah.
So, Keelan,
Yeah.
okay, and I'll lead up to my idea. This is what we're calling you about. I was going to say in the obviously the circumstances which we assumed, and I think we all did, that it would still be there by Christmas.
Yeah.
I was going to suggest, because we've all had a big year, I think we all deserve a bit of a Christmas bonus, a bit of a reward, that each of us get a half flush each. Right? And Lewis was pretty anti that. I was calling you to get your approval.
I didn't want to
'cause I
make a
knew
mess.
You'd be pro that, right? You would have been pro that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And because
Traitor.
I've just had another idea.
Yeah.
Kim,
I think we have the same idea.
to do a festive
We all
shit.
do a poo.
We do one shit each. with
Yeah.
No
We
flushing.
try and put it back.
We try and reclaim
Yeah.
the filth.
I like that we had the same idea. We're on the same level here. This is good.
What do you reckon, Keelan?
Yeah, definitely.
Shotgun first.
I was going to say, I don't want to go last.
Keelan goes last,
No,
obviously.
We have to like draw straws or something.
No, I'm not fucking shitting on your poo.
It's good content. It's pretty funny.
No, that's not what our fucking show is, man. We're not shitting on shit. Do you know how many fucking worker laws we employ, Keelan? We can't pay him to poo on our
Still do
poos.
it outside of work hours.
That's not a leisure activity, man.
Would you have fun doing it?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's pretty funny.
I'm gonna poo in tissue and drop it in.
Oh, okay.
We'll discuss this next episode.
Well, we're gonna have to work out. Well, yeah, we can hold a. Obviously, something will be done with the toilet. We may not shit in it.
We'll have a memorial or something done up. Maybe guys send in your pay your respects to the warehouse poo. If you want to make anything, put it in the Luke and Lewis subreddit. If you have any messages for the warehouse poo, post it in the subreddit. We can all mourn together because this is a dark time for the show.
This isn't the end of an era. Like, I feel like this is the end of a saga. Like, this was such a gripping thriller on our show. And I didn't think it would end in a hotel room on the Gold Coast with a fridge behind us with Keelan on the phone. But I mean, obviously
all
the perfect...
good things come to an end.
And the perfect ending would have been the full festive flush, and maybe the saga could have continued. Maybe that would have been the beginning. But I don't know. I guess this is where it ends. And
Life is hard.
yeah. Maybe there'll be like a resurgence like Star Wars, you know? We might bring it back and then fuck
Like
up
the
the whole
Death Star.
thing. Yeah, like, you know.
Well, I think we need to end the episode here. So thank you very much for listening. And I need to tell Keelan how he can make an extra $200 a week.
What's that?
ANZ.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we
Thanks
have a
for
great
listening,
money tip
guys.
for you. All right, thanks, Keelan. Sorry for calling you late.
That's all
What
good.
were you doing? Just having a bite to eat?
In bed, asleep.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. Well,
Whoops.
Sorry.
It is midnight.
Sorry. Have a good one.
See ya.
Dream of donuts.
Poos.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Probably
Wow.
should have thought that it was midnight before we called him. I'm shocked. I don't know what to say. We're going to end it there, guys. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you on Tuesday about the warehouse poo and what we're going to do. I'm devastated.
Or what we're going to do. All right, we'll end it there.
Yuck.